Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, April 17, 2025. Your mind is fertile, and conversations are supportive and imaginative today. You connect with others in empowering ways, or you could make a beneficial connection. A strong drive to connect with people and share ideas or learn something useful can be with you now, and there can be nice benefits from information flowing around you right now. An idea or prospect can make you feel alive and vital. Guiding or teaching can be enjoyable. Mediation or otherwise bringing others together can figure strongly. It's also a good time to put out a positive message, and you can fill with enthusiasm or a strong desire to take action. You not only want to improve your life, you're ready to take the necessary steps to do so. Each zodiac sign's planetary ruler doesn't only give us insight into their romantic desires. It can also provide us with knowledge about how they exist in the sex department, too. With your planetary ruler being Venus, this is what gives you such a sensual flow when it comes to matters in the bedroom. You like to take your time and embrace intimacy and connection, rather than just charging in and charging out. For you in sex, the magic is in the romantic connection that you feel even if it isn't a long-term fling. Keep this in mind as you embrace your libido. Someone may have a massive impact on your work life. Consider who you want to work with, as the moon in Scorpio trines the Pisces stellium and Mars in Cancer. It is time to reflect on how your working relationships make you feel and how they influence your professional trajectory. On the one hand, you could feel highly empowered working with the right people. On the other hand, you may lack control over your professional and financial security. Adjust accordingly so that you can work with the very best in your career path. There is a planetary energy acting like fire and water when joined together, and it makes you feel charged. To picture this energy, imagine an Olympic swimmer. Think of the drive and force necessary to move through the pool. This kind of energy is somehow affecting you now. To stay calm and collected, it will benefit you to do some exercise that expands your lungs with air. And in doing so, you will realize that you can indeed achieve balance. You may find you have the opportunity to teach someone on this day. While you may not be one who enjoys being on center stage in front of an audience, working with a small group can be rewarding for you. Even a one-on-one scenario will be comfortable if you are asked to share some of your knowledge. It can be a real compliment when someone asks you to teach him or her. And it can be very satisfying. Take advantage of this opportunity when it happens. The asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, is not only on the move today, but the moon is helping with the transition. It is while the moon is making its monthly visit to your relationship sector that 2 months after leaving the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships retrogrades back in to spend the next 2 months here. As well as ensuring you are emotionally engaged and aware, a friendly aspect to Mars before Mars leaves your communication sector is a chance to get the most out of the final days of his war on communication barriers. The moon has not only returned to your relationship sector in time to capture Mars' final days in your communication sector, but it is here, ensuring you are emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware as the asteroid Juno returns. Less than 2 months after leaving your relationship sector, the queen of commitment not only returns to continue what she began, but to spend the next 6 months back here. Virgo, clarity through action is your superpower today. Your quote of the day, doing one small thing well can change everything. Your color of the day is soft gray, clear and focused. Lucky numbers, 6, 13, 21. It's a great day to sort, fix, or complete. An overlooked detail might become the key to unlocking progress. Don't wait for perfection, begin with precision. Be kind to yourself in the process. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for April 17, 2025. Wherever you are right now, whether you're pausing for a moment of clarity, seeking encouragement, or just letting curiosity guide you, this space is yours. Let's sit with today's energy together and see what message the cards have for you. This isn't about predicting the future in rigid terms, but more like opening a window to insight, to reflection, and hopefully, to inspiration. The first card drawn today is the Page of Pentacles, a beautiful sign of new beginnings, grounded energy, and the pursuit of growth. This card is often associated with the start of something meaningful in the physical world. It could be a new job, a financial opportunity, or even a personal goal like committing to your health, your learning, or your craft. What stands out about the Page of Pentacles is the blend of youthful curiosity with a genuine desire to build something that lasts. It's that moment when you get a fresh idea and suddenly your whole body leans in, energized by possibility. If you've been thinking about trying something new or taking the next step on a goal that's close to your heart, this card is your quiet green leg. You don't need to have it all figured out. Begin where you are, with what you have. The momentum will follow. Next, we meet the Ten of Cups, a deeply heart-centered card that brings a sense of emotional fulfillment, connection, and joy. It's like the feeling of a deep exhale when you're surrounded by people who make you feel seen, safe, and loved. Now, this doesn't always mean everything is perfect, but it does speak to the beauty of harmony, of shared moments, and of genuine happiness. Think of those small but powerful memories: laughing over something silly with a friend, watching the sunset with someone you care about, or even just feeling peaceful in your own company. This card reminds us that happiness is built in those everyday moments. It encourages you to lean into what fills your cup emotionally. Who or what brings you back to yourself? Spend time there today. The third card is the Four of Wands, which echoes the message of joy but adds a layer of celebration and stability. This card often shows up when you're reaching a milestone, even a small one, or when life offers you a moment to pause and honor how far you've come. It's like the feeling of coming home after a long journey, or seeing your hard work finally take root. Maybe you've been planting seeds in your life emotionally, professionally, personally, and this card is a reminder that something is starting to blossom. Even if you're still in the thick of it, take a moment to recognize your efforts. Celebrate yourself. Light a candle, treat yourself, text that friend who always believes in you. You deserve to acknowledge your wins, no matter the size. We then turn over the Strength card. Now, this isn't the kind of strength that shouts or muscles through life. This is quiet resilience. The kind of inner power that grows from patience, compassion, and self-trust. Strength reminds us that grace and vulnerability are not weaknesses, they are sources of deep courage. If something has been testing you lately emotionally, mentally, or in your personal relationships, this card is here to affirm that you are capable of navigating it with love, not just for others, but for yourself. You don't need to be hard to be strong. You don't need to have all the answers to be making progress. Whatever you're working through, this card invites you to hold space for both your courage and your softness. Lastly, we have the Ace of Swords, a card of clarity, truth, and mental breakthroughs. It's that moment when the fog lifts and suddenly, everything becomes clear. Maybe you've been grappling with a decision or feeling uncertain about something important to you. This card suggests that insight is coming, or maybe it's already within you, just waiting for a quiet moment to be heard. Aces are beginnings, and this one asks you to trust your mind, your truth, and your voice. Don't shy away from important conversations today. Speak honestly with others, but especially with yourself. The Ace of Swords says, you are ready to cut through confusion and step forward with confidence and integrity. So as we hold all of these cards together, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, Strength, and the Ace of Swords, they paint a picture of someone who is growing into their power, building something real, seeking joy, trusting themselves, and gaining clarity along the way. That someone could be you, right now. If any part of this reading resonated, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you working toward right now? Where have you been finding small moments of joy or clarity? Your story could be exactly the reminder someone else needs today. Let's share, reflect, and support one another in the comments. No matter where you are in your journey today, you're doing better than you think. Keep showing up, keep being kind to yourself, and trust that everything you're moving through is shaping you into something even more grounded, more inspired, and more aligned. You are worthy of the good that's unfolding.